Review how to use Google Sheets in order to calculate an average for an array of data. And because Google Sheets is essentially a giant calculator, it has a lot of functions already built into it, like calculating an average or a maximum or a minimum or a median for a data set. So in this case here, we're interested in calculating an average. And so the first thing I'm going to do is to put my cursor in the cell where I want to represent this average. In this case, you can see that I have my cursor in cell F4, where I'm going to be calculating the mean reaction time for ages 0 up to, but not including 5. And so the very first thing I want you to notice is that when we calculate using a formula, the first button we're going to hit is equals. And equals tells Google Sheets that we're going to be doing a calculation, okay? So in this case here, I'm going to write equals, and what I need you to do is type in the word average, and you can put in a beginning parenthesis or shift 9. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to go highlight all of the data for which I would like to calculate an average. In this case, I'm only going to highlight mean reaction times for ages 0 up to but not including 5. When you look over here at my ascending, organized in ascending order raw data, you can see that I only have one person that was aged 0 up to but not including 5 here. So I'm simply just going to click on their mean reaction time data here. And then when I'm done, I'm going to put an end parenthesis and hit enter. And what that's going to do, it may ask you if you want to fill in the rest of these. Go ahead and click no. But it's going to tell you that the average mean reaction time, or the mean reaction time for ages 0 through 4 was 0.12 seconds. We're going to do the same thing over here to the cell on the right, except for this time we're going to calculate the average mean reflex time for ages 0 up to but not including 5. So again, I'm going to hit equals. I'm going to type in the word average, put a beginning parenthesis, and I'm going to click on all of those mean reflex time cells that apply. In this case, only ages 0 up to but not including 5. It's going to be this cell right here. Again, put an end parenthesis on it and hit enter. In this case, I don't want it to autofill, and I'm going to fill out just a few more of these with you just so that you can see this demonstrated here. So for 5 up to but not including 10-year-olds, we need their mean reaction time. Again, we're going to hit equals, type in the word average, put a beginning parenthesis, and over here on my table, this would be all entries from here to here, because these would be ages 5 up through but not including 10. So in this case here, I'm actually averaging these cells for mean reaction times. If I put an end parenthesis on this, then it's going to calculate the average for just those mean reaction times of these people ages 6 through 9 here. Again, on the right, I want my mean reflex time for ages 5 up to but not including 10 years old. So again, I'm going to hit equals average, a beginning parenthesis, and this time I'm just going to grab all of the mean reflex times for the ages 5 up to but not including 10. Put an end parenthesis and hit enter. I should be able to complete this for the remainder of the table, always typing in equals average with the beginning parenthesis and going and grabbing the data that it applies to. So in this case here, 10 up to but not including 15 would be all cells from here up to here, because you can see these are 10 to 14-year-olds here. So go ahead and finish filling out your average values for all of the different classes on your table, and then we will do some data analysis.